It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Stroud looking to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit. Why Tony? Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Barmore forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Out. Tony. Right to Texas.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Texans send the punter out. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Running again with Barkley on second down. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down at the 28. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Here's 3rd and 6.
Come on, set, go.
Throwing now, Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A first down carry for Barkley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Ward. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
They go play action with Ward. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
27 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Give him 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Ward. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are on the board first here in this division round matchup. You talk about rookies having big statistical years. He had a boatload of these in the regular season, more than 1 per game, and now he has his first here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. As Stroud now to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
18,
now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. To throw, here's Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Stroud completes his out wide. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Swap. Another swap. 2J. 19 Texans.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Shamar Stewart in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Stroud to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
South. 18.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, Ward. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. Big play there for New England. 44 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Hey, smash. 60 Eagles.
Ward. Quick slant to Watson. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On the jump.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Now the former Hurricane, David Martinez. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Viking 18.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Ready. 70, Wolf. Ready. Cook. Ready.
Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Texans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Stroud's pass. Complete to Tank Dell. It's a gain of 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing again is Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
2nd and 10.
All right.
Stroud looking to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
18. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. And this offense has converted twice already here in this 1st half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
18.
Stroud out of the gun here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
19 tight. 60 by.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 6 now.
Get it. Craft all 80. Let's go.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake, here's Ward. And this one is incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw is Ward. He's going to take another shot here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind him, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Nike Texans.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 38 now. Here's second down at 7.
11.
And Stroud now to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Texans first down.
Again, it's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd down and 8. Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 35. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
He's got room at the 30. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
18, that's it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Stroud. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
From the gun again to Mixon. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Ward. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Warriors, 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Now Ward. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Kirk. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4. Stroud sets up the play action. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Barkley, inside handoff. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Texans are right back in this football game.
Oh, that's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Quick throw to Collins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. get it here to about the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win. I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means
they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Shamar Stewart picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
He's got a man, complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, an even 90 yards. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Play action now. Ward. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are throwing their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Texans 28, Patriots 24.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Ward now working out of the gun. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. Down the right sideline. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Back to throw. Moore. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Okay, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. New England on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd down and 12. He's got room to roam, and they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Stroud back to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Texans 28.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
On the quick, right?
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Patriots have it. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah,
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. They'll come up now on second down. Stroud to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's across midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Stroud. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here we go.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on to the playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.